Hi, I'm BryCox, BryCoxWORKSHOPS.com. I'm really excited about a new set of lighting gear. So I just want to explain this because, one, I've got this lighting course, both as a DVD and on my website. People are always asking what kind of lighting stuff to use. So first, let me just a quick update. All my studio stuff, as of about a year plus, I switched out the Pro Photo. I sold all my other brands. I still love them all, but I just consolidated everything to one brand, Pro Photo. My lighting stick here, and I get a lot of questions, and that's what I want to talk about today, is all the little pieces that I use when I go on location and I want some oomph, right? Because the one problem with natural light is you can't control the direction and you can't control the oomph. And so what you tend to get a lot is either washed out skies and pretty good faces, or dark faces and a great sky. And so when you can add some light and you can add some direction and some power, and these aren't super powerful, but at least they're more powerful than natural light, then you can really kind of create some cool things. So I upgraded, I think in my video, back when I made it, I was using the Pocket Wizard Flex and Mini radials, which I really liked, except for sometimes I'd get some misfires, and they're pretty good for the most part. And then when these Phottix came out, I talked to the engineer, and he talked about all the cool things that they do. So that's what I went with. But I already had flashes, so I went with a radio and a receiver radio, and just hooked it into my normal stick. And it's been great. But I thought, I need more of these. And so one thing I wanted to buy was this new Phottix flash, because what's great about it, a little more powerful, and it's got the radio built in. So instead of buying a flash and a radio, which can get kind of expensive, it's just all built in. So I ordered this for my friends at Arlington Camera. I was in Texas. I was speaking at an event. They had this awesome trade show, and I buy all my stuff from them anyway. And I was like, by the way, I need the Mitros Plus. I need to get one of those. But guess what? They had a trade show special where you get both of these. The flash and the radio is a kit. Yeah, great. Send me that. It wasn't that much more. Send me the whole kit. So I'm expecting these to come, right? Instead, I get this big box. And I'm like, what the crap? So then look at the side, you got this picture. I don't know if you can see the picture, but it's got an umbrella and a stand. So I'm thinking, cool, and I'm thinking free stand. It's gonna be kind of crappy. No, look at this stand. It's a really nice stand. Metal notches here, the knuckles. It's already got the brass adapter on top, air cushioned. Look at that, see? Super nice. So, and here's a really cool thing, is it's got 3 holes, so you can put either multiple flashes on or turn the flash on the side. But it also comes with the bracket. So here I had to try to piece this together with various brands. This comes stand, the bracket, with an umbrella hole. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff. So here's my old umbrella. This is what I always use. I really like a soft white, especially when I'm on location, because I can do so much with it, at least in terms of versatility. But it comes with this nice, cool umbrella. And look how compact, but it extends out nice and big. So I'm very impressed. So anyway, so I get a lot of questions. How do you build the light stand? How do you build those kind of kits? My new answer is just get this. It's called the Phottix Mitros Plus Anywhere Kit. Now keep in mind, obviously I shoot 99% manual, right? But these radios are specific to your brand of camera, because if you want to do TTL, and sometimes there's some reasons to, and I talk about more of that in some of my courses, then this needs to, in effect, when it hooks to your camera, it needs to think that this is also hooked to your camera and not, or connected by a wire and not connected by a radio. So it talks Nikon, in effect. So you buy this specifically, and so you'd buy like the Nikon, even though it's made by Phottix, it's made for Nikon or made for Canon or made for Sony. So then I ordered one other thing, which is this manual radio. So this is the Phottix Aries, and this is camera independent, but it doesn't have all the extra language that it talks. In case I want to do TTL, this would just be a manual only. But I got this for when I'm, say, in an extreme emergency situation, using, say, like my little point and shoot. and maybe it's not Nikon, or I want to put it on another body, and just in an emergency situation, I still want to use my lights. I can pop this onto a Canon or a Nikon or a Lumix or Sony or whatever and still control my lights manually. But again, that would be manual only, but it's just kind of a nice little extra radio to have. So now, right, I got a couple radios, nice backup. I've now got more flashes for location. I typically like at least 2 lights on location, because with the sun that gives me a 3-light setup, or 1 light. I can double things up. It gives me a lot of options that way. So anyway, cool updates lighting wise, cool. So thank you to Arlington Camera and to obviously Phottix for putting this kit together, but thanks for the nice cool packaging. If you guys have any questions, of course, check out my full lighting course where I go into more detail on how to use all this kind of stuff with control, as long as you control our 5 things: f-stop, shutter speed, ISO, and white balance, and of course, flash output. We can really control everything. All that's in my online course or as a DVD at BryCoxWORKSHOPS.com. All right, you guys, until next time, America.